hardware and software requirements here. Today, how to download the the HANA softwares here. How to download the HANA softwares, and and also how to log into the Linux operating system. How to log into the how to log into the Linux operating system. Then how to move the softwares to your Linux operating system. Also, we'll discuss about the some of the few Linux commands. Why? Because Linux is the one of the not in the GA based operating system. So Linux is the it's a like kind of Linux is the not a Linux is a command prompt based operating system here. Through commands only we have to do the operate. Through commands only we have to operate the our Linux operating system here. So how to download the HANA softwares here, right? So HANA softwares, so we have to download from the me.sap.com, or or the service support.sap.com, support.sap.com, or service.sap.com. They are the sites. So you can just log into the SAP marketplace with the SUSE ID and do the password. SUSE ID and password, you can use it. Then we can go to the software download center. Then we can download the respective softwares here. So here, this is the me.sap.com. Go to the sub service systems and provisioning concept here. So here you have the software download center is available here. You just click on the software download center here. Here you will see the all the softwares are arranged in a alphabetical order wise here. Same as like in how we downloaded the SAP softwares, how we are downloading, same way we can download the all our SAP softwares here. So here you can see installations and upgrade, support pack and patches, and the databases. Here other databases are available in this list. We can download it. Here we go to the support pack and patches here. Either here you can also download it, or here also installation, right? Installation related software also we can download from. Go to the alphabetical index. So HANA, they have maintained as a softwares in the alphabetical order wise, A, B, C, something like that. HANA, SAP HANA. HANA means H. So in the H letter, you will see the all the HANA related. So some other H related softwares are available in this case here. So ours is the platform edition. SAP released the three type of editions into the market: platform edition, enterprise edition, extended enterprise edition. Right? They are the three editions SAP released into the market. These three editions are available based upon your license. Instead of platform edition, you have the one more edition is available here. Here you can go to the platform edition 2.0. So then installations we are doing, then download the latest version of the file here. Latest version is the HANA SPS 07, right? SPS 07 is the latest version of the HANA database here, right? So once you log into the here, you have the latest version of the softwares are available here, latest version of the softwares. So actually, if I talk about the history of the HANA versions here, HANA versions. So initially they have released HANA 1.0, so SPS 0, so SP 0, right? SPS 00 initial patch level, then HANA 1.001, then 02 or 03, 04 up to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, up to 12 they have released it here, right? Up to 12 they have released it to the market here. Then after that 13 they have not changed the version to the 13, then they have changed their architecture. and they have released it to the HANA 2.0. Now it's SPS 00, then SPS 01, SPS 02, then SPS 03, SPS 04, then SPS 05, then SPS 06, then SPS 07 is the latest version. 1 year back, 13 months back, it got released. SPS 07 released in the 13 months back, it got released into the market. So these are the HANA versions we have till starting of the HANA 2. Till now we have the versions HANA 1.0, HANA 2.0 here. 1.0 means say, so why they have changed to the 1.0, 2.0? What is the reason behind this one? So there is a some slightly they have changed, introduced the some new functionalities, and also the architecture wise also they have changed it here. I will explain it. So here these are the versions we have here, 1.0 and 3.0. So 1.0 up to 12 we have, and ANA 2.0 SPS 0, ANA 2.0 SPS 01, ANA 2.0 06, ANA 2.0 SPS 07 here. So this SPS means support pack stack. SPS means so support pack stack. So they will release in once a year. The revision strategy, what strategy they will release it means once a year they release the new SPS level, new SPS level, they will release it here, right? Once a year they will release the new SP level, they will release into the market here once a year, right? Once a year they will release the so new SPS they will pack, they will release into the market here. So then again once year they will release it, but in between if any errors or any issues, SAP will fix that issues, right? Then how they will deliver to us? Then in the form of revisions, in the form of revisions, in the form of revisions, they will release the in the form of revisions. So they will release the so the bugs, bug fixes, so known issues, everything in the form of revisions they will release into the market, right? A new SPS, new SP will release once a year. New SP once they will release, they will do the revisions here, right? So then once a year they will release the new SPs here. Once a year they will release the SPs here, support pack, right? That is the main thing of the support packs and all those things here, right? That is the main thing of the, so you can, so that is the main thing here. So okay, this is the versions and revisions history here. So here, so currently the latest, always we have to download the latest version on SPS 05, 06, 07 are there. So we can download the latest version of the this one here, ANA Platform Edition 2.0 SPS 07. So revision 73. So on the Linux platform, we can download it. All those things we can download it here, right? All those things we can download it here, right? So we have that, if you go to the support pack patches, so there also the versions of the HANA it is available. So there also the versions of the HANA it is available here. Versions of the HANA it is available here. We just scroll down here, HANA database. So here, so you can download, you can select the Linux. So then SPS 0, 4, 5, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, like that you have the patches are available. HANA database files are available here. HANA database files are available here. You can download the, so whatever the version you want to download, you can download the that related version, you can download it here. So HANA database is not only one database software, you can also download the client. HANA cockpit, HANA database, HANA AFL means plugins, add-ons, any software. If you want to install it, if you want to download it, you can use the, so use it will use the, so this one here, right? So always systems will support here. So we have to always, we have to, when we are doing the fresh installation, we have to use the latest version of the operating systems, and So if you are using the latest version of the operating system, always this will support here. If you are using the old version of the operating system, it won't support. So always we use for latest version of the operating systems here. Linux latest versions we have to use it, then it will support it here. Sir, is there any way or where this can be placed or checked here, right? Suppose I want to download the HANA software, but I want to know the which operating systems this will support it. This which operating systems this will supported here. This which operating system this will supported here. Yes. So I can show you here. That is called the release note. Release note here. When you are going to install the HANA database here, always about like database. Database is the main HANA database. So here, suppose like you are going for the latest version here. So here there is a release information. Just if you go to the release information note here, so it will clearly give you the so what are the things you have to do, what are the operating systems, what are the Linux requirements, what are the packages, what is the your Linux version, all the information will be so located here. All the information will be so it will be they will give you in the release information note here. So I will show you here. This is the latest version of the HANA which you are going to install it, which is released on the 6/6, right? You can see 6/6/2024. Recently only SAP released this patch level here. So why they have released means maybe some issues. SPS 07 they have released this version here. So here you can see the how to download it, the download media they have. So here, see here, SAP strongly recommend to the latest version of the SPS to avoid the running into the issues. Already fixing the known issues here. Always we have to use the so latest version of the SPS we have to use it here, right? Latest version of the SPS we have to use it here as I mentioned here, right? So for the doing the installation here, or if you are doing the any upgrade from the HANA 1.0 to 2.0, there is a special cases that we will do it. But for doing the installation, so there is a some hardware requirement notes are there. You can see it here. The OS matrix notes are there here. What are the operating systems? It will support it. Suppose like let's see the OS related notes here. Let's see the hardware related notes here, right? So everything will be documented, everything clearly SAP will document all those things here. SAP will document here, everything SAP will document all the type of things in the here, right? Suppose if you see the SANA supported operating systems, SAP, this is the note actually. This is called the KBA article note here. In this note, HANA will give you the information here. So what are the operating systems it will support it here? Red Hat Linux for SAP Solutions or HANA or SUSE Linux. They are in the Linux flavors. We have the two flavors here. One is the Red Hat Linux and second one is the SUSE Linux. It's a very important, guys. Why I'm telling very important means installation everybody will do. If I show to my kid, maybe she will also do the so installation /HDB LCM. Those things she can perform it. But the main thing is before you do the installation, what are the preparation activities you are doing here? How you are downloading the software? How you are ensuring this type of questions, class questions you may get? How you are ensuring which operating systems it will support or not? You are installing the latest version of the HANA software, then this operating system will support or not. Will you blindly go ahead and install it? If you stuck middle, this system will not support. Then how will you check this one? So that's the reason. So always read the release notes. Release notes are the very important here. Release notes are the very important things here, right? So here you can see it here in the release note. These are the supported operating systems we have. Sir, what about the versions here? Here you can see the versions RHEL 9 for SAP Solutions, RHEL 8 in the 8 series also. What is the versions it will support? RHEL 8.8, HANA SPS 05, 06, 07, all will support it here. 8.6, 8.4, 8. So 2, all we have here. You can see all. SUSE Linux 15 is the latest version. In the 15, everything will support. So clearly it's giving the information here. Clearly, it's giving the information. Suppose if you are in the here, if you are here SPS 1, you want to install the HANA 2.0 SPS 07, it won't support. Why? Because here it supports only SPS 06 only. 06 only. It won't support it here. So that's the reason you need to carefully check the, so all these things you need to carefully check it out. All these things you have to carefully check it out here, right? So these are the also the supported operating systems are Intel based hardware platforms. Intel based hardware platforms always it supports it here. So hardware side, certified hardware vendors, operating system, either any SUSE Linux or Red Hat Linux. But what about the versions? Here we have the versions information, right? What are the hardware requirements here? To install this one, here, so there are the hardware requirements. Hardware, what are the hardware requirements like? We have seen the hardware requirements, right? Intel based platforms. So Fujitsu, Lenovo, Dell, Inspira, many things are there, right? Those are the hardwares here. So hardware requirement here. So these are the OS operating systems related. On the top of hardware, you will install the operating system. The operating systems related versions here. Operating systems related versions here, right? So these are the recommended operating system supports versions and everything here, right? Suppose this is our Linux box. Let me show you how to log into the our Linux operating system. In your so I will provision the access for everybody. So today I will create the access for everybody. Then you can log into in your desktop. Once you log in your desktop, there is a putty tool. So normally to log into the Linux operating systems, you need to use the putty, right? Or there is a some Mobax term, I guess, Mobax term. So there are some tools are there. Normally, most of the people will use the putty tool to connect to the Linux operating system here. To connect to the Linux operating system, they will use the putty tool. They will use it here, right? So then they can log into the operating systems, right? So then in the putty, it is available in your desktop. Just to click on this button here under the host name, you can use the SAP Linux 1, right? SAP Linux 1, it will open the one window here. Here you need to use the sign in login as root, then password is the, so I will share the password. You can log into the root and password, you can log in here. So you connect it to the Linux operating system from Windows using the putty. So here putty is mediator, it is helping you to connect to the your Linux operating system. Linux operating system here. You connected to the Linux operating system here. You connected to the so Linux operating system here. I'm just trying to increase the font size.
It's the appearance,
Appearance, right? Yes.
appearance font change age. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's visible now.
Yes. Super. So let me log in once again. So this is the our putty icon in the putty. So few members are new. That's why just I'm again explaining. If you have to type our Linux host name is called the host name. Host name means our computer name. In Windows, when you are logged into the Windows, you will type the Windows host name, right? Here we will have to type the our Linux host name. We have to type it here. Linux host name. We have to type it here. Click on the open button here. Then here the login as root in the Windows is the administrator here. The login as root here. Login as root here. Login as root. We have to so type it here. Login as root. We have to use it here. Okay, login as root. So we have to use it here. So here login as root here. So then the password I will share you the password. You can use that password. So then you will connect to the Linux operating system. You will connect to the Linux operating system here. So this Linux operating system we have to operate using the Linux operating system we have to operate using the commands. So through commands we have to operate it here. Via commands we have to operate it Linux operating system here. Okay. So suppose like if you want to check the file systems levels, then df-h, it will display the list of file systems. Df means display file systems, and -h is the one order wise it will show the here. We can also type the df, but it's in the different, so it's displayed the same, but in the it's not in the GBs level, KBs level displayed here, like blocks level it displayed. So instead of that, df-h, right, it displayed the commands here. Then memory free-g. So there is a document, I will share the document. It's a free-g. It will check the free memory, how much total memory size you have, in that how much it is used, how much is it is the free, all the information it is displayed here. All the information it got displayed in our systems here, right? So like that, so suppose if you want to check the OS version /etc/OS hyphen release, you check this one, it will give you the our version is the 8.9. Our Linux version is the 8.9, right? 8.9. So here this is the 8.9, right? So ours is the 8.9. So latest version only we are using here, which means it will support 8.8 only. It's supporting the all the latest versions. Then ours also will support to the latest version of the HANA installation as well, right? This way we can support check the supported operating systems. What are the hardware requirements? Everything we can check it out here. So revisions. So this is note, release note, we need to check it out here. Release note, we need to check it out here. Then download the database software. Just click on the download. Then the software file will be downloaded here. Software, the file will get downloaded in the marketplace here. See here, it is getting downloaded. IMDb server means HANA in memory. I means in means memory. DB means database. In memory, DB server here. It is getting downloaded here. It is getting downloaded here, right? So that is the one here, right? So this is the 3 GB file. It's get downloaded like this. We need to download the respective softwares from the service marketplace here. Like that, we need to download the respective software from, just to download it. It will download it. Just click on this button. It will be downloaded from the service marketplace here. Okay, this is the way.
Ravi, this is also one of the interview question, right? Like what file they usually download, IMDb conversion file.
Yeah, IMDb underscore server, IMDb underscore client. Then it will come like IMDb underscore client, IMDb underscore AFL, IMDb underscore something like that, IMDb underscore something. No, this will change it. This will change it here. We are downloading the DB server, then server client, then IMDb underscore client. Let me show you. So IMDb underscore studio, IMDb underscore. So it will come based upon the tool which you are downloading. The name will change it. Suppose like this is the one. You can see IMDb underscore client, IMDb underscore server. So that file will be, based on that, the file will be downloaded. Based on that, the respective file will be downloaded in the mark. We can have to download it here. How to download the respective softwares here, right? So to download the respective software, go to the service marketplace download center. Then there we can go to the alphabetical order. H means HANA related softwares. Down go to the platform edition or enterprise edition, whatever the licenses you have. Download the platform edition. Go to the platform edition, then download the respective version. Any edition, you have the same versions are there. Only the license is different here. Just download it, then it will be downloaded. Once it is downloaded, you can move to the, so just you can, so sorry, Windows level you are downloading here, then how can we move to the Linux here, right? That is one of the big question here. It's a very important. Why? Because Linux is new to everybody. So sometimes they may ask the questions like Linux Windows level you are downloading, But Linux level, if you want to download it, there is no browser, there is no desktop, there is no nothing is there. It's not possible to download as well in the command prompt mode. Only through commands only we have to operate it here. Then how it is possible? Then Windows level you have to download it. Then you can move from Windows to Linux. Then how to move it here? So there are the some tools here. There are the some tools here. Some tools. Let's see whether the tool is installed or not. WinSCP. So so here, okay. So to move the files, PuTTY is for OS level login. To log into the operating system level, we can use it. For file transfer, we will use the so WinSCP tool. WinSCP is the free open source tool we have to install in our desktop so that using the WinSCP we can transfer the files from Windows to Linux and Linux to Windows. We can transfer it here using WinSCP tool here. Using the WinSCP, we can transfer it here. Just to go to the here. So let's see WinSCP here. Just to download the
Buddy, in our organization, we are using FileZilla. Just
FileZilla, WinSCP. There are multiple things are there. Multiple things are there here. So Mobaxterm, FileZilla, many things are there. So whatever you want, many tools are there. But WinSCP is the so one of the it's very simple tool actually. FileZilla also simple tool. There are a lot of tools are there. So you can use anyone ask you, you can say like WinSCP is the tool here, right? So just click on the download. So it is getting downloaded here. Then just click on the open, run, install for all users. But everybody who are accessing this run, everybody will get this one. So next install. So then this is getting installed. Right, done. We will see the icon in the desktop. WinSCP desktop, you can see these two are required for to operate the Linux here, right? One is for OS level login, one is for the one is for the OS login, one is for the so to transfer the files or anything. What is the host name? Our Linux host name, SAP the Linux one. What is the username? For now you can use the root user. Then can log in. Just click on the login button, then accept. Then you will able to you are connected to the Linux operating system. This is the Windows, this is the Linux here. This is the Windows, this is the Linux. Left side box is the Windows, right side box is the Linux operating system. Here, wherever you have the C drive or D drive, wherever you have the files, so you can just drag and drop it here. The files are available here. Drag and drop it here. The files are available here in this file systems. It is available here, right? So just you can, or if you need these files to the here, you can just drag and drop here, right? That file also available here. So if you need this file to here, Linux, or if you want Linux file to the here, you can drag and drop here. That is also possible here. That is also possible here. Okay. That's why we can do it here. Okay, drag and drop. Okay, so this is the way we can transfer it. Suppose we have the folders. In which folder in the Linux level you want to transfer it here, right? In this case, you need to know the this is the way we can connect to the Windows to Linux, Linux to Windows. Suppose there are some folders here in the Linux, suppose like slash media. In this folder, if you want to transfer the data, then you can transfer the data. You can copy the data. You can move the here. You can move something whatever you want. You can transfer it here. Okay. Go to the downloads. So here the downloads here. Suppose I want to transfer this to here. Then just drag and drop it here. Then click on the OK. The file is available here, right? So like that from here to I want this one to be available in this folder slash media. I want this one is to be available here slash media. So like that we can transfer the things from Windows to the Linux location in the what is the target location, what is the source location where the files are available, what is the target location where you want to move the files. So in the target location we can transfer it here. So this is the way we can transfer the files from one to another here. We can also delete the files here. So normally we need to go to the cd slash media. So here you have the list of files are there here. So you can transfer it here. But here, but we cannot transfer in the command level, but we can only check it out. We can only operate it here. To transfer any files which you downloaded softwares or media, we can use the WinSCP tool. WinSCP tool, we can use it here. WinSCP. Okay, WinSCP tool, we can use it to transfer the files option here. Okay, that is the WinSCP option here. Okay, so now let's see. So once this is the way we have to download it. Once you download the software files, we can move to the Linux operating system using the WinSCP. Using the putty, we can log into the Linux operating system. Using the putty, we can log into the Linux operating system here. So there are some commands to operate the Linux operating system here. Some basic commands which everybody should know about some basic commands here. So what are those basic commands here, right? So suppose once you log into the Linux operating system here, so df-h display file system. It will give you the what are the list of file systems are available. Means suppose if you go to our Windows, you go to this PC, you will see the C drive, D drive, E drive, F drive, whatever the drives are there, what is the free space, how much it is occupied. So total availability, all you will get it out. Same Windows, if you go to the df-h, you will see so what is the size of the each, how many file systems are there here, what is the used one, what is the availability percentage, what is the used percentage, where it is mounted, all the information is available here. All the information is available, that is called the df-h. To check the file system free space availability, everything we can check it out here, df-h. Then free -g, it's kind of memory, how much, what is the total, how much is used. So all the information will be showed here in the free -g here, right? That is the free -g. Then suppose if you want to create the one folder, some basic commands I'm explaining, I will share the document as well so that you can practice it here. So I will share so then some of the basic commands here, like, so mkdir, make directory. In the Windows, if you want to create the folders here, right click and we will create the folder, right? But Linux level, your left click, right click will not work, right? Just only commands you have to operate it here. Through commands, you have to operate it here, right? So mkdir means make directory. What is the directory name? Suppose like Ravi. You want to see whether Ravi directory is created or not. Yes, you can see Ravi directory is created here. When it is created, then so what is the permissions? What is a directory or file? D means it's a directory. D means it's a directory, right? So directory creation mkdir and mkdir and so the folder name, then that will give you the directory name here and everything here, right? And so file, suppose if you want to create the file, so directory creation I know using the mkdir space folder name. So suppose if you want to create the file name, then touch file name, then it will create the file here. ls-ltr means ls means listing. So it will give the list of what are the folders, subfolders, files are there under your main directory. It will give you the ls-ltr, right? It will give you the information here. So ls-ltr. So it's giving the information here, right? So touch means creating the file here. Touch means creating the file here, right? That is the touch here, right? Suppose you want to check the date, normally date command. So time, so the user related information, what is the current date, users, how many users are logged into the systems here. So then this is the normal commands here, right? Normal commands top to check the what is the CPU current. It's kind of task manager. It's kind of task manager.
There will be interview question on this top as well, right?
Yeah, so they will ask you, so how to check the current CPU utilizations, how much percentage of CPU it is used here, what is the memory percentage which user is causing the very high CPU utilization, how will you find out? So based upon the process ID, based upon the user, and based upon the percentage, which one is using the high CPU consumption, how can you check whether all the CPUs are utilizing or not here, how many CPUs are there, so we can check it out, all the information we can check it out here, we can check it out here. Suppose like if you use the LS CPU, it will give you the how many CPUs are there, it will give you the information. So here you have the total 4 CPUs here, the CPU order is here 0 to 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, that is the 4 CPUs are available here, right? Each socket there the cores, 4 cores are available, there the one core, one thread for core, then there are the 4 threads, 4 cores are, this is the architecture CPU architecture model here, this is the CPU architecture model here, okay? Is a who is the your CPU manufacturer vendors. So Intel Xenon CPUs. What is the CPU version here? T52695. So it will give you the CPUs related information here, right? Memory free, and file
Ravi,
systems df-h. We can check it out here. Yes.
so yesterday, with what knowledge you gave in a class, according to you, now if it 4 CPUs means 4 into 14, right? The memory we have.
Yeah, 4 CPUs means 4 into 16 means 64 GB, right? 64 GB. So this whatever you have the 4 CPUs, this will handle the 64 GB of RAM memory. It will handle it.
So which means now we have 64
No, we
RAM.
don't. No, we have only 32 GB only. Currently,
Okay,
we have
okay.
32 GB, but we are still, we can insert the 32 GB RAM also, we can insert it. Means without increasing the CPUs will handle the up to 0 to 64 GB, it will handle it. We have only 32 GB. Still, we can increase the 32 GB as well.
Okay, okay.
So more
Because
than
yesterday
32
you
GB,
told
yeah.
1024 by 14, right?
Right. So if you have 1 TB, then if you are maintaining the only four CPUs, then so system will be hung, right? System will be very hung status here. So that is the ratio we have to maintain, 1:4 ratio, 14 ratio, we have to maintain it here. So, but okay, that's fine. We have the 64 GB, up to 64 GB, it will handle it. Up to means 32 GB also will come under the up to only, right? So then in middle, so that's fine. So we have the, so free CPUs are there, it will handle it. Slowly it will take the reduce, take the loads and everything, it will handle it here, right? So that is the CPU, and so file systems, swap, temp, home, all are available here. We can check it out here. So those are the, so, so directories creation means touch is the file creation, touch is the file creation here. So then touch is the file creation, it will create the file. So then if you want to create the directory, D for directory creation, D for directory. So here, sir, how can we remember? File also same, directory also same, how can we know whether this is the file or directory? Directory always in front of the screen, in front of we have the D. File, there is no nothing here. This is the permissions. Read, write, execute, read, write, execute permissions here. I will explain it more commands. But this is the file, directory, and file. Suppose, if you want to remove RM command is the dangerous command here. If you remove RM minus RF, so do you want to remove? Yes, the file got will be removed. Once it is removed, we cannot restore it back. It's not like that Windows. Once it is removed, then we have the data in the, once we have the removed, once we have the data in the, so bin, recycle bin, right click and we can restore it. But here it's not like that. Once it is removed, then it's removed only. We cannot recover it. That is the one thing here, right? So that is the one. So file deletion RM, suppose folder deletion RM minus RF hyphen Ravi. If we use it here, suppose if you use the RM space Ravi, so Ravi is a directory, it cannot remove. Like that, it will give the information. Then RM minus recursive force hyphen RF, then Ravi. Then it will be deleted here. Recursive force, it will be deleted here, right? So this way we can, so this way we can delete the, so this way we can delete the, so this way we can delete the, so folders, files, file creation, folder creation, all those things here, right? Suppose if you want to, suppose like if you want to give the permissions to the file, permissions, like permissions means chmod command, chmod, there are some commands here. So there is a one PDF is there. I will share you. You can practice it. There is chmod, then chon group changes here. There is a rm command, mkdir commands, right? So touch command, then vi editor, then cat command, then more commands. So there are the commands are there. So cat more vi editor. So these are some useful things are there. Why? Because sometimes the people will ask us to create the some folders, some files. They may ask us to delete the some files and everything. That time we need to do the some cleanup activities. So we should know about the some basic some Linux operating system commands. You should know about this one, right? Suppose example, maybe new members, maybe you are getting confused, I guess. But if you put your hands on here in the system, you will get very practice here. So I'm not going very detailed way. So not critical commands, it's a basic commands. Actually it's a very basic commands are there. So we can use it this basic commands here. Suppose like if you want to create the folder, make dir, suppose like da. So suppose file cd means change directory. Suppose if you want to go to the directory or folder cd, pwd, present working directory. So right, so if you want to jump into the one folder cd slash, suppose you want to go to here, then you can jump into this folder here, right? If you want to go come back, exit the user exist. So you have the exit, the session is done, log off again. SAP Linux 1, login as root, right? So like this we need to practice the Linux commands. So maybe if I tell all the commands, you guys will to worry about that one. So but that's fine, up to here these commands are fine for now today to you to practice it here. So but you will get by working on the more, you will get more. Main thing is the cd change directory. Suppose sometimes df1-h, suppose you want to go to the root cd slash root, then you will go to the cd root directory. Then you want to check how many files folders are there under the root, then ls-ltr. Then you will see the what are the folders, what are the files are available under the root directory. You will see it here. You want to go to the here in this folder, then cd, then if you double click it, that will be copied, and right click it, it will be pasted here, then here. Then you will be going to the here cd softwares here, cd softwares here, right? So then df-h, so then free hyphen g. These are the some useful daily useful commands here, right? So if you want to delete rm command, right? So don't delete so anything, just to, because it's a very dangerous command, rm command. If you delete it, all will be gone, right? So that is the cd ls-ltr, make directory, touch. We have the some commands chmod, and that is I will explain it tomorrow. Because if I explain now, you guys will so will confuse. So that's why basic commands you can practice it once I provision all your IDs. So whoever has the access, you can practice it. So on the same jump box, whatever the SAP you are practicing, same jump box you have the SAP is available, is available. You can practice it. Who don't have, who joined the HANA, so then you can just ping me, or I will ping me. So just I will create the HANA access so that you can log in. I can open it. At least today you can practice it. How to some commands you can log in and you can practice it. Okay. So once today you log in, once you set everything. So once you setting, you are navigating commands, you are using some commands. Then tomorrow I will tell you some more commands. I will tell you so that it will be helpful. Then we can start the installation, some theoretical discussions and everything. We can discuss it about. Okay. Any questions, anyone?